Twitter, one of the most well-known social networks with 300 million users worldwide, was established on March 21, 2006 by Jack Dorsey, officially introduced to global internet users in July 2006. After 1 year later, Twitters have received more than 5,000 tweets posts every day, although at this time, users don't know much about Twitters and how it works. On development of any company or business, there will be times when CEO make decisions that are not effective to their business, so does Twitter. In 2008, Twitter executive Jack Dorsey made many decisions that greatly influenced to the development of Twitter in the year that followed. First of all, they reject an offer of collaborations from Facebook with a cost up to $500 million. Second, they reject the offer to play advertising of many units with the reason they don't want to make money from advertising. In 2011, Twitter disconnected from Google. This is probably one of the big mistakes of Google in the past when this social network made from the decisions to disconnect from Google. That is, all tweets and information from Twitter completely disappear from these search engines. These actions is intended to encourage users to use Twitter's own search engines, as well as limit the possibilities of value information from Twitter is being used elsewhere. However, this move had the opposite effect, opening many other problems for Twitter. One of the first things Twitter does is lock access from linking. Users no longer post directly from linking. The next victim are Instagram and Tumblr, respectively. This has caused great impact and caused many units to lose their favorable views of the social network. Twitter no longer considering this social network a friend as before. However, the stock price were 50% lower than in 2013. Twitter disappointing performance led to the departure of its current CEO, Dick Costolo, who served from 2010 to 2015. Twitter struggled to grow its user base. Twitter needs a larger user base to attract more online advertisers and better monetize its social media service. According to statistics, every minute there will be around 347,000 status lines that update. Twitter allows users to post status, line, and image. However, Twitter limits 140 characters before the year of 2015. Twitter have been facing this up and down in the market since its first public offering (IPO) went on air in the year 2013. Initially, the trade and sale rise were going higher on previous pace, but after a year and a half later, the sale rise was just average and were performing normally. The struggle of Twitter comes from the role of leadership when Costello or Twitter competes for more users against other social media, such as Snapchat, Facebook, and WhatsApp. The strength of leadership is brave enough to start a business. However, his biggest weakness is not adapting to the change of customer, not having a stable management team, and especially not emphasizing the importance of the business strategy.
Through story of Twitter, it is clear that a good strategy for business, especially for high-tech startups, when we live in an era of technology. A speed of development is increasing every single day, adapting to the change and sustaining superior performance being a key for business survival. Additionally, the resources of organizations are limited. A business strategy will be a set of goal-oriented activities that help a firm use its resources to gain and sustain the competitive advantages in any competitive situation. If the strategy is not good, how do the stakeholders understand what they need to do and work effectively? Twitter in this case is an example of a bad corporate strategy, while lacking consistencies in a firm's guiding policy for employees make them become confused and cannot perform to the overall company objectives. To be more detailed, Twister identifies the correct challenges of how to grow its user base to become more valuable for online advertisers. Then, instead of formulating a guiding policy to focus on the target audience, core users, Twister, on the other hand, has focused on a larger scale and tried to persuade on. Consequently, the unclear guiding policy will lead to a set of invaluable activities, make all the parties confused, increase the turnover rate, decline the revenue, and reduce the users. The main root is coming from the mistakes of building a strategy. The CEO of the company declares that ambition is to have the largest audience in the world. This is ambition and does not include any specific current challenges, the solutions, and the implementation to move forward. Therefore, the leader should not make mistakes in goals, ambition, vision, value, and effort for strategy as Twister. After applying the three-step process for developing a good strategy, which are diagnosis the competitive challenges, devise a guiding policy, and implement a set of coherent actions to Twister's situation today, we suggest some recommendations for Twister to outperform its competitors in the future. Firstly is additional advantages for firms who use Twister for social media marketing. Twister can offer a service to enhance a company's bio description. Companies who use Twitter as a marketing medium frequently may want to spend more to obtain the quickest results. To increase the chance of success on Twitter, business can consider using and creating hashtags, sharing GIFs and other images, creating polls, handling customer issues privately over direct message, and maybe paying for advertising to increase their reach. Secondly is the expansion in the news media industry. Due to the real-time nature of tweets, Twitter offers a unique value proposition. Users that use Twitter to read and share news can be clarified as a different market segmentation, and Twitter's strategy should be shifted to enhance user interaction among these users. Lastly is executive overhaul. Dick Costolo, Twitter CEO, has been in role since 2010, and the company's growth and profitability have been dropping each year. Many industry commentators have criticized Costolo and his executive team, claiming that management is distracted and unclear of where the product should go next. The executive team should be replaced by leaders who utilize the service on a regular basis, just like regular users. When Twitter management starts testing its own product, they will get a sense of what it's like to be a normal user. In brief, it is clear to see that Twitter does not have a good strategy to be a good one and to outperform its competitor in the future. Twitter must set a strategy that shows challenges facing the company, including the clear guiding policy for employees and other stakeholders to understand what they should do to support the overall company's goals, and is more coherent and mutually reinforce itself. This is the end of our video. We are Group 1 coming from Capstone Business Strategy course at Eastern International University. Thank you for watching.